Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday Morning Mike Talk here at Song and Sword. Glad that you guys are with me again. I'm in day 2 of unwinding, relaxing. I've already been for about a 5-mile walk. For some reason, time change still didn't get me to sleep in late, but that's all good because I have nothing going on today. All right. Hey, by the way, I just took off my Song and Sword hat. We have some new winter gear. If you want to go to songandsword.com, got some beanies and some hoodies and some stuff like that, and you can order them there. We'd love for you guys to wear some of our stuff and promote what God is doing, Song of Grace and Sword of Truth, and we hope that you guys will be a part of it. It's confession time. Did you eat leftover Halloween candy this morning for breakfast? Just grab a cup of coffee and a little fun-sized Snickers or Payday or whatever. I hope you get something healthier today, but it is the first day of November, believe it or not. It's amazing that it's gone so fast. This year has gone fast. I'm not sad to see this year come to an end. I'm looking for a great holiday season, but hope you guys are well. I'm praying for you. Text prayer to that number on the screen, and we'll pray for you. And pray with us every day at 1:49 p.m. in commemoration of Psalm 149. And we're praying for at least a minute or so every day for Song and Sword Ministries, that God would expand our ministry and grow it for His kingdom. And hope you guys are a part of that. We love you all. Hope you're doing well today. One other thing I was going to say, I just forgot this, and I don't say it all the time, but we have a Spotify channel. So if you want to just take one of the sermons on the run, I know some of you young kids, you like to put your earphones in and just run or drive to work or whatever. It's a good way to kill the time in the traffic. Listen to a sermon. So we're on Spotify, Song and Sword on Spotify, and you can take us anywhere you go. Well, today we're going to continue this theme of King. And remember Sunday we talked about part of Jesus riding on the white horse in Revelation is this Halamek Jehovah, the King, the Lord, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He's going to come to judge. And I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. I'm going to tell you why He's justified in doing it. But I want to tell you a parable from Matthew 22. This is the parable that Jesus speaks. I'm going to read all of it through verse 10. Again, Jesus spoke to them in parables, saying, "The kingdom of heaven may be compared to a king who gave a wedding feast for his son. And he sent his servants to call those who were invited to the wedding feast, but they would not come. Again, he sent other servants, saying, 'Tell those who are invited, see, I've prepared my dinner, my oxen, my fat calves have been slaughtered, and everything is ready. Come to the wedding feast.' But they paid no attention. They went off, one to his farm, another to his business, while the rest seized his servants, treated them shamefully, and killed them. The king was angry. He sent his troops and destroyed those murderers and burned their city. Then he said to his servants, 'The wedding feast is ready, but those invited were not worthy. Go therefore to the main roads and invite to the wedding feast as many as you can.' And those servants went out into the roads, and they gathered all whom they found, both good and bad. So the wedding hall was filled with guests." I want you to understand something. The whole story is this. The king is throwing a wedding party for his son, and you're invited. You look in those early parts, these words are repeated all the time. Verse 3, he called those, and they're invited. Again, verse 4, they're invited. In verse 8, they're invited. Verse 9, go therefore and invite. There's an invitation from the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords to the great wedding feast of the Lamb. And he spent all of human history inviting. In fact, at the end of this teaching, the Pharisees, they go, "Oh, he's talking about us," because they were the religious leaders. And what he's saying is, this wedding feast has an invitation. I've sent prophets. I've sent priests. I've sent visions. I've sent dreams. I've done miracles. Over and over and over and over again, the king has said, "Please come. Please come. I want to celebrate with you. I want to do life with you. I want to do eternity with you." And the invitation over and over, here's the story of this great king who's so generous, he wants to have us come and worship with him and be with him forever in his presence. To be in the presence of God is to worship him because you'll be in awe. And that's his design for humanity, for eternity, is that we spend eternity with him in this picture of a wedding feast. What's a wedding feast? We're laughing, we're joking, we're nourishing, we're celebrating. And that's the picture God has for every soul. But the truth is that not everybody answers the invitation. When the king says come, not everybody comes. And so at the end of the time, he's going to go, "Well, I invited you 10 times. I invited you 20 times, and you said no." If you're listening to this today, this is another invitation from God. If you've never said yes to Jesus, He's saying, come. I'm inviting you in. For those of us who have answered that invitation, this is a great thing we have looking forward to. We have said yes to Jesus. He is our King and He is our Lord. There's nothing for us to fear. There's nothing for us to contemplate that's not going to turn out well, because at the end, the King is going to bring us in. We're going to be those people. The wedding hall was filled with guests. We're going to be guests of the King. And so today, let's rejoice in the fact that we have been invited and that we have said yes to the wedding invitation. And let's look forward to that day. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday. God bless you all. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. Peace.